Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, the 19th of July, 2016. Welcome to the hottest day of the year. Well, it has been for a few hours now, actually. We're a little bit late in our uploading of our worldwide global transmission today. I shall try and do it earlier tomorrow. It's been I got up a little bit late today, around about 9 o'clock. I used to sleep, well, it's not late really, but about 9:30 I got up today, which was about half hour. My day is sort of fairly, planned out always. I should be doing that there. And I kind of missed the window of opportunity to sit here and have a little bit of a chat with you. So sorry about that. So all this heat around, wouldn't it be a wonderful thing if we could actually store heat somehow? Not just for a few hours, but for like weeks or possibly months. Days like this. I don't know, you could open a box, collect all the heat in this box, close the box, lock it up, and let it all come out again in the winter. I wonder if anyone would be able to do that. I mean, we can do it to a point with electricity, can't we? We do like a little jolt now and again. I bet one or two of you have been attaching electrodes to yourselves, haven't you? And turning on that. Oh. Do you do that? Don't try that one at home by plugging into the mains, please. Not a good idea, no. Apparently. Have you seen this? That's a present from Ray Reynolds. Isn't that lovely? Look. He bought me this little gift. How lovely. Look, for no reason at all. He just turned up with a couple of plants. There's this one. And a green and green leaves with yellow round the edges, which is quite nice. Yes, apparently there are devices you can buy, boys and girls, where you attach electrodes to various parts of your body, and you push a switch, and you get a jolt, which is apparently quite a pleasurable experience. Did you know that? Yes. Oh, yes. I mean, I have had a little bit of a look around the internet at such things, and I did find a couple of devices. Some are very, very strange shapes. I don't know where you would put those. I honestly don't, but they're there. They're there, so if you fancy giving yourself a little bit of a jolt, then order one of those. I don't think they're available on Amazon.co.uk. All right? So, yes, it would be a great thing if we could actually store heat. As I say, we can store kind of electricity to a point, and we still haven't got the kind of battery technology that good yet, have we? I gather BMW, who do an electric car, an i3, which actually, I think it's ugly. Have you seen that? Have a look at it, BMW i3. It's a bit ugly. And I'm very surprised at BMW, because most of their cars are, can I use the word sexy? Can I use that word on a car? When you look, whoa, look at that car. A little bit like me talking like Cristiano Ronaldo, isn't it? Look at Cristiano. Look at that car. Especially, I quite like the 3 Series. I think there was a 3 Series that was all silver, and it was kind of affiliated to a film. Would it be... No, Tomb Raider was the Land Rover, wasn't it? I can't remember. Anyone remember what that was? There was a silver BMW that was affiliated to either a film or a TV series. I can't remember what it was. And when Ronnie... I mean, I've only got a little Toyota. I'm happy with a car is a car to me. But when Ronnie went to get his last car, that's a BMW, they did have a 3 Series in there, like this silver thing. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, I was tempted. I was tempted, boys and girls, but then I saw the extra expense of the monthly payments being sucked, boys and girls, being sucked out of my account, and I could not part with the money. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But anyway, apparently BMW, the i3 one, they now have improved on their battery pack, and instead of getting about 105 miles to a charge, you can now do a charge 155 miles, which is a vast improvement. I really, really would like an electric car, but until the charge gets to... I'd want to do 200 miles on a charge. Until it gets to that, I don't feel I have enough of a safety net, do you know? Like if you was to be diverted somewhere or other. Now, for example, to my sister's house is about 140 miles. I would want to do that without stopping halfway there and then having to sit there in a petrol station, waiting for the juice to be pumped deeply deeply, boys and girls, for the juice to be pumped deeply into that car battery. No, I would have to do it in one trip. So until these cars can do like 200 miles on a charge, I don't think I'd get one. Although, again, going back to BMW, they do a car with a range extender. Now, this, apparently, so if your battery starts going a bit flat, you can I just turn my air conditioning down a bit? I think just turn it. It's very, very hot out there today. Can you see? I've got a slight glow. Can you see this slight glow to go on me? A lot of people think it's just because, you know, I look after. I do try and look after myself. Well, red t-shirt. That was a present from Ronnie a few years ago. It's the first time I've worn this one. Yes, they've got a range extender so that when the battery runs low, this small petrol engine, apparently, it's all automatic. You don't have to push a button. It kicks in and starts recharging the battery. And then I think you can go for 500 miles. But to have one of those with a range extender, that's another £4,000. A lot of money in it. It's an awful lot of money, but I would love an electric car. And when we get to one that's about 200 miles on the charge, I'll be tempted. I gather there's a Tesla, I think it's is it Tesla 3? Hang on, let me look it up for you, boys and girls. I think it's a Tesla 3. They're all electric, aren't they? Yes. Although there's another. Tesla is positioning its upcoming Model 3 as an electric rival to BMW's vaunted 3 Series. BMW will fight back. Oh, I'll have to read that later. I may refer back to that in a future show. Yes, the Tesla 3 is coming out, I think, next year. And I gather that can do about 250 miles on this single charge. So there's what. I don't know how much it'll be yet. The trouble is, I really don't like paying out the money, dear. You know, you've got to be careful. You can't just go out splashing money out left, right and centre. You can't. I ordered some new disco lights and they have arrived literally about 20 minutes ago. They are sitting in my living room waiting to be tested. So I'm going to have a little go with those a little bit later on and hopefully show you a video. They're very good. They're ball lights and they flash and do all sorts of things to the music. And they will, of course, be making an appearance on our regular karaoke nights, boys and girls. So if you're coming along to the karaoke nights, prepare to be blown away by my brand new ball lights, which have been purchased at no additional expense to any of the management that I work for. They'll be pleased at that. Thanks for your messages about yesterday's show. Matthew wants to know if we'll be doing any outdoor broadcasts now during our hot spell. Yeah, well, I was going to do one today, actually, Matthew, to be honest. But it's so hot in the garden, I would never have got through it. But yes, we will be doing some outside broadcasts for you very, very soon, Matthew, at your request. You see, you ask, I do. It's good, isn't it? Any request to do anything at all, then just ask me and I shall be pleased to do that for you. Tommy says you are supposed to put, we were talking about bed mattresses. Apparently, Tommy says you're supposed to put baking soda on your mattress and leave it for 20 minutes, then vacuum it off. I do mine every 3 months. What does that do then, Tommy? I don't know what that does. Presumably some sort of cleaning thing, is it? What does the baking soda do to the mattress? Don't know. You'll have to come back to me on that one. Tommy also says, on the subject of going to the wee, more than 3 or 4 wees a night, you will need to have your prostate checking. And interestingly enough, Johnny Key said exactly the same thing to me in a private message. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. And prostate checking is when you go and see the doctor. Are you ready for this, boys and girls? You may not know where. And he puts a finger up you and checks this prostate thing. If you get more than sort of 3 or 4 times a night. So I don't think I have a problem there. I did look that up actually, Johnny, where you were saying that. I didn't have much of a chance to answer back to you last night because I was kind of on the move of that. But I did have a look at that. And one of the other things is, you know, if you want to go wee, as this is only for the men, if you want to go wee, you know, and it's not coming out properly. You know, like that first one in the morning, you get to that top, and gosh, and it gushes out here like a waterfall, like the Niagara Falls coming out of you, and it gushes. Well, mine's okay, mine's like that. But if you have trouble going, oh, it's not coming out, then there might be something wrong with that gland. and you are supposed to have it checked out. Thank you very much, Tommy and Johnny, for that. Rosemary Dixon. Hello, Rosemary. How are you, my darling? You send some lovely messages. You do, my love. You really do. We're having a heat wave here as well, Chris. Hot and humid. Hot and humid. Oh, we love it, Rosemary. It's all right. You see, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that I've got 2 air conditioners. I've got the proper one in here, you know, on the wall up there with the big fan outside, and I've got the little pusher one. The push around one which doesn't get pushed around, but it's in my bedroom. It's a push around type, which I've had for about must be going on 12, 13 years now, and it works fantastically. It really does. It's got the big tube going out. You saw it. I showed it, I think, on yesterday's show, didn't I? So thank you very much for that, Rosemary. Ronnie, of course, my mate Ronnie has now gone on holiday. He's gone on holiday. He rung me from the car that was taking him to the airport, and he has gone to Turkey. I mean, how dangerous do you want to be? You know, I don't like going on roller coasters, but I'd much rather go on the Pepsi-Max massive roller coaster. Who was it sent me the link for that the other day? Oh, no, can't remember. I'm sorry, but I do appreciate you sending a link. I did look at it. Oh, no, it's coming. It's coming. Evie sent me the link on that the other day. Thank you, Evie. And I looked at that, and I'd rather go on that than go to Turkey at the moment. I'm sorry, they would. I've heard that those naughty old Turks, when you land and get off the plane, they cut your heads off and send them back before the breath of your body gets back, dear. The heads arrive back at people's houses in small boxes. How awful. And let me tell you, Ronnie's head would make a big mess. Anyway, so he's gone on holiday now. And it's funny. Whenever my mate goes on holiday, and I'm going to have to go and... Well, he's got very good neighbours. They're in and out with looking after the cats and things like that. I've got to go around and water his hanging baskets. And actually, in this weather, you need to do them daily. I've got some out the front. I keep meaning to take my camera out and take you a load of photos of the garden, whatever. But mine are out the front, and I forgot to water them yesterday. This morning I got up, and what I do is, because they're quite high up, and I go like that, and if they're light, then they need watering, you see. You get them up like, just push them up gently. But, sorry? It looks like what? Oh, stop it. You just push them up. And honestly, it went up very quickly, which means it's bone dry. You've got to water those hanging baskets every day, boys and girls. You have. So I've got to go around and do his hanging baskets. I think, well, I'll have to do them every day at the moment while this weather is happening. On a similar subject to The Sun, this isn't a very good link, actually. This isn't a very good link. On the Sun newspaper, okay, apparently I was talking to a lady in the swimming pool again about... I'm just obsessed at the moment with caravans. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with static caravans. As you well know, I've started going on holiday in caravans. My next one is in September, where I shall be going with my niece and her little family to North Yorkshire, I think it is. She says it's Norfolk, but I've had a look on the map. I'll see if I can find it for you. You can look at it up yourself. I think it's called Coasters Haven. It's another haven. Have I got it? Oh, no, it's not. No, I'm sorry she said it was Coasters. Just a minute. I just heard a door slam. Select region. Let me have a look. Well, Norfolk. Okay, let's go Norfolk. Any park. Choose multiple park. Oh, a map. I'll get a map. And then you can look at it. There it is. Norfolk. Hopton. There it is. Okay, so I don't think it is quite Norfolk. It's, if you type in Haven Holidays, Caister, Caister on sea. That's where I'm going sometime in September. And I'm looking forward to that with my niece, and it'll be all wonderful. But apparently, a lady in a swimming pool today was telling me that the Sun, or was it Pearl? It might have been Pearl, 2 doors down, telling me. Apparently, the Sun have started their annual caravan holidays for £9.50, and I've missed it. Now, are you a Sun reader? Here's a question, because I'm not really a Sun reader. I check it out on the internet, but I don't really buy the paper, you know. Now, if you're a Sun reader, do you know if it's too late, once they've printed like a couple of vouchers? I mean, you can't go wrong. Get a caravan holiday for £9.50. I think for like either a Monday to Friday or a Friday to Monday. Honestly, I think you can get that for £9.50. And you've got, if you haven't been in a caravan, please just experience once. And then, you know, then I'll let you off. But you've got to do it. You've got to do it. It's such a wonderful way of holidaying. Get in the car, drive, and you're there. No mucking around at airports. Like Ron, I bet Ronnie's, I bet he's trying to get through that security now, dear. And the passport control. Because, of course, I shouldn't tell you this, especially now that he's not watching, you know, while he's on holiday. But he's had so much work done to his face, dear. You know, his passport picture and his face, enough. He looks much younger now than he does in his passport photo. Oh, he's always having bits injected into his face and something peeled off. Oh, God. And he's like a bit like a snake. It's like a snake. Every now and again he goes in and has a layer of skin removed and they just chuck it out in the garden. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, back to the holidays, yeah. If you're a Sun reader, if I've missed the first few vouchers, does that mean I can't pick up from their sort of thing? How does that work? Does anyone know that piece of information? Please let me know by leaving a little message underneath here. Or perhaps sending me a wonderful email. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk is my email address. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Now, here's something that I've purchased on Amazon. One-click ordering. Look at this. Scented cat tray litter liners. Now, I usually get the other ones, but they didn't have any left. So I've ordered these scented ones, which are about 50p more. And I don't know. I mean, they have kind of got a smell, but it's not all that nice. I don't know. Anyone tried these? Scented cat tray litter liners. And there is a little picture of that little pussy. Look at that little pussy. With its paw. And look, that litter tray it's got there looks very deep. I mean, it could possibly drown in that. People, you know, some people don't empty their litter trays regularly. Isn't that disgusting? I change this daily, dear. Daily, and more often if I find a little solid item left in it. You must change. Please don't invite me round to your house, dear, if you haven't changed your cat litter liner for ages. So I bought those. And also, now, do you remember, I've told you about these several times, blue rolls, boys and girls. Come on, ladies, how many of you go into that supermarket and you spend a small fortune on paper towels? Not toilet rolls, paper towels. Well, look at this. Look what I bought again off Amazon. One-click ordering with free delivery. I haven't got Amazon Prime. Oh, for £75 a year, dear. £75 a year Amazon Prime. I don't think so. No, so what you do is you look for the items that have got free ordering next to them. Now, here's a little tip. Sometimes you'll find an item, right? And then you'll find the same item much cheaper. But you've got to check the postage, right? Because that item at the above that might be slightly more expensive has got free postage. And if you get the cheaper one, once the postage is added on, it can often turns out to be much more expensive than the one above with the free postage. So always keep an eye out for free postage. This was free postage. Look at this. Look. Right. So girls. Now look at the size of these. Okay. They're quite thick. Probably, I would say, about 1.5 times, I suppose, the size of a normal paper towel thing that you buy in the supermarket. Right, 6 of these, £7.49. Amazon, dear, Amazon. Free delivery. So you haven't had to run through the streets with those carrier bags, dear, that you've paid another 5 pence for. No. That's what you want. Get these, £7.50 for all those. Absolute bargain. It's birthday time, boys and girls. Whose birthday is it today, Chris? Well, I'm about to tell you. Patience, dear, patience. First of all, my dear friend, William Browham. William Browham, who has been to Kiev. Yes, Kiev. Now, that's in, not Russia. Oh, it begins with U, doesn't it? Oh, is it the Ukraine? Is Kiev in the Ukraine? And he has been to visit the site of Is it Chernobyl you've been to? Just a moment, please. One moment. Trying to connect you, dear. I think you've been to Chernobyl. Christ, haven't you got? You've got more posts than me. Blimey. Here. Just a minute. Where is it now? 1 minute. 1 minute. Greetings from Kiev. Where is he now? I can't find it now. Ukraine. Yes, Ukraine. Kiev is in Ukraine. And I think he's gone to visit that place where the nuclear accident happened. Is that Chernobyl? Is Chernobyl in Ukraine or Russia? I'm not sure, dear. I got unclassified for geography. I've told you that before. But that's where he is. So there are a couple of pictures of William at the moment, who is from Australia. He's Australian. I think he's Australian. Or is he English living in Australia? It's all very confusing, William. You're sort of prostituting yourself over all these different countries. How do you know they even want you there, dear? And he does Australian radio, dear. Yes! He's got his own show. Well, he's had his own show. He's in Australia, here in the UK. He's been on the television, dear. Marvellous. Marvellous. He's been on so many different stations. It does make me wonder, William, can you not hold a job down anywhere, dear? You know, because I do have to say, when I see people who have been on long lists of radio stations and television programmes, you know, you have to ask yourself, oh, you don't seem to stay anywhere for very long, do you, dear? Not like me. I've been here for 10 years. 10 years I've been talking rubbish, dear. Or, as the youngsters like to say, 10 years Chris Reardon's been talking BS. I'm not quite sure what that stands for. But happy birthday, William. Hiding your age there, aren't you? Look, no mention of your age. Happy birthday today to Maureen Howe, who is a regular little message sender, aren't you, Maureen? I haven't heard from you for a while. Happy birthday, Maureen, darling. Josh Ward. Oh, hang on a minute, Josh. You sent me a message, didn't you? Just a moment, please. There it is. He sent me a message. Hi, Chris, Josh says. Hope you're well. Tomorrow I am 22. Can you believe it, Josh? I am way more than twice your age. Way more than twice your age. 22, yes. Today, that is. I know I'm getting on a bit. If you could include my birthday in your United Kingdom talk, that will be great. So happy birthday, little Josh, who does his own little videos now and again, boys and girls. You can find him in my friends list. Have a look for his timeline there on Facebook. My Facebook, incidentally, if you're watching this outside of Facebook and you want to join a party on Facebook, you are free to do so. My username is Chris Reardon UK, all right? Facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK, or on the YouTube as well, youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Click the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time there is a brand new show, which is almost daily. I don't like to say daily because sometimes I get a little bit too busy. I did think I was going to be too busy to do one today, but we're here. We've found a small time, a small period, boys and girls, a period in which I've been able to chat to you all. Thank you. Happy birthday today to, someone with the same name as me. Frank Reardon. How old are you? Another one. Oh, they're all hiding their ages today. Frank Reardon, happy birthday, sir. Wonderful to know someone with the same surname as me. Happy birthday to Lisa Parker. She's got a Parker anorak. I think it's a Parker anorak, or it's like a hat with a cat's tail all over it. Just a little bit of advice there, boys and girls. When your poor pussy dies, remember that you can use all sorts of bits of it. You know, decorate your hats with the tail, or put the little feet on the end of your car area as it swings around. Wonderful. And what a wonderful way to remember your pet, to actually wear a bit of it after it's passed to that cemetery in the sky. Meow. Happy birthday, Lisa. 41 today, aren't you, my darling? She's not scared of her age, are you? Be proud of your age, boys and girls. Proud. Happy birthday today to Paul Johnson. Happy birthday to Paul. And I think it was you with the photos. Was it you with the photos? No, it wasn't. I was looking. I think that's my next birthday. I think Paul does karaoke, don't you? Happy birthday, Paul. And now I've missed someone out. I know I've missed someone out here. Just a minute. Let me go. Where is that other one there? Oh, no, it's the one at the bottom. And happy... Oh, hang on. Just a minute. Was it Lisa? I think it might have been Lisa. Someone had a picture of them in what looked like an ice hotel. As in, not ISIS, dear. We don't want to go to any ISIS hotels. I hope Ronnie don't bump into any of those in Turkey, dear. They chuck people out of blocks of flats like you, dear. They do. They take you up to the top. It's not funny. They push you off. God's sake, man. Someone had a picture of themselves in an ICE hotel. It might have been Lisa, actually. Anyway, very impressed with that. Must have been cold to stay there, dear. Imagine staying in a hotel made of ice. Why would anyone want to do that? Strange people. And the other birthday is Jim Barron. Happy birthday, Jim. Jim is another one of those wonderful, wonderful people that I worked with at Belushi's in London Bridge. There are so many friends from there. I think he's in Australia again now. And it was a wonderful, wonderful 5 years. And I keep saying this to you. A wonderful 5 years that I had working with such lovely, lovely people and fantastic customers at Belushi's in London Bridge. So happy birthday, Jim. I think you're about 25. Let me just double check on your age and I can reveal it to all. One moment, please. Going back here, Jim. Sorry, are you still with us or have you all switched off by now? 28 today, Jim. Happy birthday, Jim. I hope you're doing very well with your life. I know it's been a couple of years, but all the Belushi staff are often in my thoughts. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my lovely people. Happy birthday to you. All right? Happy birthday, boys and girls. Hope you have a wonderful day. It's Tuesday night, so I'll be hosting karaoke tonight. Now, I don't know if the new lights will be making an appearance yet. I need to find out how to work them first, so they might not make an appearance. But nevertheless, I'll be hosting karaoke tonight and indeed every Tuesday at the Golden Lion, which is in Royal College Street, Camden Town. Starts at 9 o'clock, finishes at midnight. So not too late, you know. You can come down there and still get up in time for work tomorrow, you lucky things. Unlike my nephew. Oh, well, I've run out of time to tell you about that now. I'll tell you another day. Bit disappointed with my nephew. But we all make mistakes, so that's okay. You know what I mean? Yes, karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion and every Tuesday in Royal College Street, Camden Town in London. Starts at 9 p.m. and finishes at 12 midnight. Apart from that, enjoy this wonderful weather. And I'll see you soon. Happy Tuesday. Cheerio.